back into the last quarter of the SA Sports Show, Ando.
It's been a good show.
Oh,
Yeah,
mate,
yeah.
I'm really impressed with Rachel Dusky. I think she's a
lovely lady.
I love having the Olympians on because people don't realise the amount of work these people put into to their sport.
I was really amazed at how much work she did when she got selected. Then the work happened. It was quite amazing.
Yeah.
Look, I know at the start of the show we spoke a lot about Port Adelaide and what a wonderful game it was, and they go along nicely.
Yeah.
Again, I'm going to talk a little bit about Port Adelaide because fantastic for Mark Choco Williams to get inducted into the AFL Hall of Fame. Absolutely. We know his record. We don't need to go over that. Fantastic. And also to Tom Leary back in the early 1900s. Played for West Adelaide, played for North Adelaide, a wonderful state player and just an amazing record. And of course, to his family, congratulations and well deserved for Tom Leary. So two greats of South Australia.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got a shout out here to Shane Van Gisbergen, mate. For the people that watched that, I saw the interview pre-race. Yeah. He's won a street race in Chicago in NASCAR, which is just quite staggering, given that he had about one drive of the car.
That's all he would have.
Had a quick look at the track. Yep. Out he goes, and he beat some serious NASCAR drivers here, and I mean some serious NASCAR drivers. First time in 60 years that anybody has won on debut in a NASCAR street race. Unbelievable.
Will that mean that our type of driving suitable to NASCAR, and will that mean that we'll start maybe losing some of our champion drivers here in Australia over to that sort of league and that world?
Well, Scotty McLaughlin, who's been the champion here the last 2 or 3 years, is racing there at the moment. And he said, Scotty McLaughlin said, "Hey, Van Gisbergen will be competitive." Wow. But when they interviewed him, the Americans were a bit. He was saying, look, because he qualified third fastest, which shocked them anyway. Yep. That shocked them that he did that. But then, of course, you've got the rain. It was wet. The track's wet. It's a street circuit. There is concrete either side. Mate. You've got nowhere to go here. The streets. I don't think they do too many street circuit races, but we've had a lot of success. Marcus Ambrose was one that first went over from my memory. Yeah. Marcus Ambrose went over and won a couple of street races over there as well. So I think we're very good at street racing. I think we're
that's our forte. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
But Van Gisbergen did it coming. He was sitting third for most of the for the race, and then bang, there was a couple of prangs and whatever, and back and bits and all that. Then he finished. He was 18th.
That's right.
He was back at 18th. Yep. With about, 10 laps to go, or 10 or 15 laps to go, and he won. He came from nowhere. So, look, a big shout out because, look, he's a New Zealander, but just an amazing driver.
Great driver.
An amazing
and a great
driver,
win.
Mate. And that was a fantastic win. Given that it was only a one-off, and they said to him, which is interesting, would you come back here and race in NASCAR and all that? And he said, I've got another year contract to go in Oz with the supercars. He said, and then I'll love to come back. So he'll eventually...
That's what worries us.
He'll eventually get over there, But we seem to replace him with another good driver. So we've got lots of good drivers. So good on to Shane Van Gisbergen. The other one that disappointed me, mate, was Kyrgios.
Yeah, just...
pulling out of Wimbledon again. He was going to go into Wimbledon with one match in 6 or 7 weeks under his belt. So he would have got belted first round anyway. So I'm glad he didn't make himself available. And you're talking about here a guy who played in the final against Djokovic last year. Yeah. But, mate, the Australian public, have we had enough?
Look, I probably think we've had enough. I think we've supported them to the hilt. He's, obviously on the court at times, he's sort of let us down with how his sportsmanship has been. But at other times he's just been our hero.
Exactly, mate. Exactly right.
That's where the balance is, and when you pull out of a tournament that we just really expect him to do so well, he's had time to really prepare for it. Because he hasn't played a lot of tennis. There was no reason to really start getting a bit of the the racket to the ball and prepare for it and to pull out.
Well, the day before he was in. I'm playing. He's doing an interview saying, "Look, I'll be in there. I'll be amongst it. I'll be competitive." Next day he's out. So what happens there? What happens overnight? You say wrist injury, okay.
Will he retire? Do you think he's not far from retiring now?
No. Well, right now I couldn't care less.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll tell you what I do care about at the moment is that SANFL football. It is. I went the other week. 8,000 people at the Bay. It's the standard's fantastic.
It is.
The Crows. What a wonderful win against Northville. They expected that they should have won, but they're dangerous. I think they're a smoky. They're just running. They got the quicks, they got the strength. Their backline's doing so well at the moment. To me, they're a smoky. Nixie's got them just travelling along beautifully. They've got a lot of belief in themselves now.
But there's a lot of games that can go either way in the SANFL at the moment. In there, like anybody can knock off anybody. I reckon if you're slightly off your game, you'll go on. A bit like the AFL.
Yeah, it is.
You're slightly off, you're going to get beaten. I don't care who it is. West Coast nearly knocked St Kilda off.
What about that? That was.
It's a great competition. It really is, and you should get down and have a real good look at it. Thanks very much for joining us on the SA Sports Show. Look forward to your company next week. Bye for now.